Go get Moses and Aaron. And they come in, and boy, at this point, he is tired, he is grief-stricken, he has had his wife yelling at him for the last hour, and he's completely ticked off. And they walk in, and he's debating the entire time. When they show up, am I going to rip their head off single-handedly? Will I have the soldiers cut it off with a sword? Or will I tell them to leave? And he's bouncing between all these options. They need to just get out of my country before anything else happens. They're just going for one thought. And as they walk in as two men on a mission from God that God ordained, there is authority when you're living your life knowing that you are called by God to be where you're supposed to be. And they walk in there with the power and authority of God into that throne room in the middle of the night, not afraid of Pharaoh. And they walk in, and he sees the determination and the mission in their eyes, and there's only one thing left to say. Verse 31 of chapter 12. Get out! Leave my people and take the rest of the Israelites with you. Go and worship. Get out! And they're only too happy to oblige. They about face and head out. Rushing back. Can you see these guys running through the middle of the night through the city back to where the first Israelite neighborhood is and start saying, it's time to go, let's go. And they rustle all these people up. 600,000 men, the Bible says, 600,000 men plus women and children. Do the math. If you count one woman and one child for each man, that's 1.8 million people. Probably there were more kids than that. You're talking 2 to 3 or 4 million people. Idaho, Boise metro area is about 600,000 people. Just to put it in perspective. Okay? This is waking up the city, the entire valley of Boise. Probably living a little closer, not quite as spread out. This is waking up the valley. And they're ready. They've got bread that was getting ready to be made. They don't even have time to bake it. They just take the dough with them. And they're leaving. And as they're going, their neighbors are the cheerleaders. Yeah! Get out! And these are like, hey, by the way, could you hook a brother up? We've been slaves for y'all. Remember all the cities we built free? We built that house. Give me some money. Okay, get out. Take it. Yeah, sure. And they're heading out, leaving. Exodus 12, verse 37. And that night the people of Israel left Ramses and started for Sukkot. Probably about 25 miles. If you figure 2.5 miles an hour, that's 10-hour minimum of walking. You got to figure